the settings. Live chat, kind of important if you want to chat, because this is a live stream. Unless you're watching this.
Introducing custom t-shirts.
Not right now.
Sticker Mill makes it easy to turn.
Sorry, iPad. What? Oh, if you're not watching this on the 26th around 1:30 Pacific time, it's probably the recorded version, and you probably wonder, who am I talking to? It's people chatting with me. Hi Garrick. Hi Bex. Hi Sandy. Rose is there. Sheldon is there. Woohoo! Oh, France. Hello, Sylvia. Sorry. Butchered that one. Another French person. Oh, Odile. Okay, guys. Tea. Where was I? I keep reading chats. I shouldn't. I mean, I should, but I shouldn't. I love you guys. Thanks for being here. So, listen to me. Faux pillow surprise. Still hooked. And we're going to do another one. So, for now, I'm just doing a black faux pillow. Reason is basically it's easier, I guess. And the contrast between black on the top and all other paints below will be pretty strong. That's why I'm doing black. Once this is over, I remember it was I forgot your name. And I think I even forgot your face. Sorry. But in Seattle, in the class that I did about the faux pillow, somebody suggested to actually use a white faux pillow and then do a black real pillow underneath. So if I have everything, I will try that out, and I'll let you know how that works. 1 second. Okay, but for now, black pillow. I've done blue and purple and stuff. But I think for the stage I'm in right now, which is just experimenting, exploring, and seeing where this can take me, it doesn't really matter what kind of paints I'm using. I mean, what hue of a paint I'm using, because I want to get the technique down first. Well, get it down. I guess I have to keep inventing it. Tara! Oh, hi. Oh, I miss you. I miss so many of you. Probably all of you, but I don't know all of you, so. Sylvia. Aus Texas? Bist du eine Deutsche in Texas? Okay, full of green tea. Let me show you colors. Another, man, I get so doing classes with people, no matter if it's here in my studio. By the way, if you want to take a private class and you're in California, or you want to have some vacation time, it's beautiful here. Shoot me an email. I do workshops, private lessons, all that stuff. What was I going to say though? Oh, people's color ideas. So this is one. Forgot your name too. Wrote it down though. But it was, I think, in Dallas, and I think It was something with a C, Carol. Forgive me. She used Amsterdam graphite, which I'm not using today, but that and nickel laser gold and hammerhead. Beautiful. Sorry, I need to find a stir stick that is not covered in paint, which rarely happens here. Okay, this was the initial idea, and then I added, saw a post from Shelley Caruthers the other day, and she used nickel laser gold and brulee, which is a copper interference, so added brulee. Then, tiny little brain said, brulee and Zeus are awesome, which they are. It's a piglet, Zeus. It's really hard to say that for a Sherman person like me. Carol, Matt. Yes, I think it was her. I think it was her. Hope so. Okay. Don't distract me, Tara. Zeus. Mixed it up. Right there. Pretty color. Then I said I would mix that with brulee. It's right there. It's a little thick. I'll add some pouring medium in a bit. This is hammerhead. Oh, and then hammerhead, because, all right, I like to actually mix, like sandwich two paints and pigments, because the pigments lack a little bit of binder, which the two paints have in them. So the mixed up paints are a little bit more cooked, overdone pasta-y, if that makes sense. Not al dente. And this is golden color, so I add two paints. In this case, I know it's gorgeous with nickel laser gold, so that's that one, and it's Azurite Hue by Golden. If you ever wondered what it means, if something says a color name and then hue, it means there is no azurite in this. It's just like, it's like Schnitzel Wiener art for the German-speaking people out there. So it's not the real thing, it just pretends to be the real thing. This stuff, there it is. Okay, I showed you those four. And then another two paint would be Black Umber by JoSonja. It's a little thick as well. Yep. Messy spot here. Okay, so nickel laser gold is actually not pure. Let me get the piglet out. Honeycomb mixed with golden nickel laser gold. It makes a very sunny, happy color, happier and blingier. What else do you want? Okay, I said I have to thin out, which one was it? The brulee, right? Okay, squirted some of that. And faux pillow, guys. Have you met these guys, by the way? Piggy Paddles, wonderful name. But faux pillow needs a bigger can than my tiny little pigments here, because I use way more. And those stirring sticks totally do it, man. Well done. Fluid Art Co. And thank you. So my faux pillow has the same consistency. What I learned from last week, well, during last week, is I really want it pigmented. Let me show you an example, which I probably showed you before. So this is my very first one with the minimalistic stuff. This is a black faux pillow, but consistency was right, but the opacity wasn't. So I have to make sure, and I probably should measure in the future to really know. For now, I'll go by feel. This is just what I do. I guess that's what all dyslexic people do because they're just frightened to do numbers. So this is too thin, too transparent. Found that adding fluid paint is the best because it doesn't thicken it but makes it blacker. And that's what we want. And yes, Heidi, it's the same consistency. In the beginning, I tried to make it a little bit thinner, but I found that all the hype about the consistency has to be right. It's BS. Maybe not completely, but you know, you can get away, especially with swiping, you can get away with a lot of different thicketies. What is the word? Consistencies. But yeah, they're about the same consistency. Did I show you everything? Hammerhead, Brode, Zeus, Azurite, Hue, Azo, Comb, Honey, Azo, whatever, and Black Umber. Okay, let me get the piglets out of the way. There's tiny bit cell activator. Exactly. That black, that was Tri-Art. This is golden bright gold. And this is Tri-Art titanium white. Liking the Tri-Art, it almost is a little bit too reactive. Isn't that funny? Sometimes I get the feeling I don't know why. Haven't figured that one out yet. Okay. Guess I have everything. Let me wipe my fingers one more time. Oh, flipping you around. Let me flip you around. Yeah, Garrick, it's crazy. Crazily reactive. That's my ceiling. And here is my canvas. Is it though? Ah, right, I can't zoom out. Let me see how much you see. Okay, there's 1/2 inch missing on both sides, but I think we'll be okay. Okay, pillow paint is in here. And I use less pillow paint. At least I try to, because it's still my kryptonite. I'm still using too much here and there. Maybe one day I will get it right. Okay. All right, the brulee goes down first, but I have not thinned it out yet. I wonder if this is maybe a little better. Sorry. There we go. Okay, sorry about that. Let me find a spreader. I just had one. Okay. Brulee. I also did a few paintings where I was shy on the paint. And you know what? It's just not worth it. So I'm gonna go for it. Especially because I like the bubbles popping from the faux pillow and then seeing what's underneath the pillow. And so that it's not just white, it's cool to have some colors underneath shine through. That was Brulee, followed by Sunny Azo. And there again, you cannot have enough of this. At least in my world. A little more. Yes, she said. Okay, that should be good. Let's do the azurite next. This could be a little thinner. Sorry. Oh, hi, Ramona. Oh, I'm so glad you made it. Okay, azurite. So I just put it on the other color because that way I don't waste a lot of it, because once the blue is running down the Sunny Azo moves with it. See how transparent that one is? Do I like that? Is that a transparent color? Let me check. Where did I put the thing? Can't find it. I just wanted to check if since we're mixing our colors with binders, so the deep base house paint is basically a binder. If there's not a lot of tube paint mixed with it, it becomes transparent. But also if the paint in the first place is a transparent color, you will never get it opaque, if that makes sense. So I was just thinking, was it my fault or is that the way it has to be? Hammerhead. And I need to remember where I put my colors. Because once I cover it up with my black, I will have no memory. That's just the way my brain works. Or not works. Okay. Next will be my brown. Black umber. I'll be generous with that one. If I can. Seems like I do not have a lot of that. Or not enough. Let me scrape the container. Oh yeah, there's enough. Alrighty, there we go. And don't you worry, you won't see this after. You can be messy if you need to. Or have no other chance, like me. Alright. Next one will be good old Zeus. That was probably a little bit too much. That tends to take over. So I move a little bit faster, so my layer gets thinner. Makes sense, doesn't it? I found that actually taking your time and watching the paint do its thing is a thing. So you see a lot of people who swipe really fast, put on their colors really fast. Thing is, though, that you have actually some time that you can take to observe and react. It's one of my favorite things to do anyway. Okay. Nice. Lot of empty containers. Hi, Louise. Woohoo. Okay. Whew, it's the black. Now, I mixed that up yesterday, and there was a lot of bubbles in there yesterday. Today, not so much, so I used my piggy paddle and purposely put some bubbles in. And now I will cover the whole thing. See all those bubbles? I will leave those. And then I will just be generous. Not too generous, obviously, because this technique lives from the white underneath, which means you want to touch that white, or you want the white to shine through at one point. At least I do. This is all, you know, all about me. This is probably not necessary, but just in case, put some in the corners. Oh, and now the exciting part. I mean, all of this is exciting, but Okay. Taking my Tiny Chubby. It's my favorite. It's the, I think it's number 31 from Fluid Art Co. Not 100% sure though. And sorry, but you can't read that anymore. I will butter my palette knife. For everybody who's complaining about the prices of Australian floetrol. Guys, this was 2 drops that I used. It is truly so effective. And a liter lasts me probably for 6 months plus. I'll put 3 cell activators on there. Okay, obviously totally forgot where my colors are. Remember though that I was generous this time. So they must be in here. Trick is to go deep enough, but not too deep. It's an experience thing. So let me start in the middle. And there you can see how slow I am. You don't have all the time in the world, but quite some time. Oh, see this blue guy? All right, not much to see just yet. Let me clean the palette knife. I do the same. Oh, too late. I put the white first. I was just gonna say use the same order, but I switched black and white. Okay. Let me go. I think I'm not gonna have those 2 touch. There I was too deep. Did you see that? And by going slow, you can actually see that, notice it, and stop what you're doing right away. So what happens if you touch the pillow paint? Sometimes hard to tell if you use a white cell activator. That is what confuses me most of the times. If this white is actually cell activator or if it's pillow paint. Well, we will see once we spin it out a little more. But you actually do want to go almost to the pillow paint. Oh, look at all the bubbles. I know there were times when I tried to get rid of all the bubbles. And now I want them. Another thing that I love about this is the super fun surprise once you spin. Okay, way too much paint on there. I can feel it so heavy. I switched to canvases. I usually use a hard surface. And I keep forgetting that a canvas sags. And that there's actually more paint on there that I can see. Okay. Well, I know this will open up way more. That's a good one. Bam. Let me spin it one more time. I always do that when I can't decide what to do. Ah, way too much paint. Ooh! Alrighty. I do not want to put another swipe on. This will open up even more. Good call to put the Zeus on top of the brown. See this or that? Makes me drool again. It's always a good sign. I wonder if I gotten deep enough to see the brulee. Okay, let's work on the composition now. And on getting enough paint off. So the middle part can definitely open up more. I hope you can see this is very dark. Hope the reflections aren't bad. But I can't tell, I already did a way better job with my faux pillow with the black. At one point you want to pop those bubbles or they leave traces, which you could probably play with a little if you wanted to. For now, I feel like popping them is my best bet. And usually if they're just white, I dunk them, because just white is lame. I can have that any day. Ooh, it's still very thick there. All right. Let's bring that back to the middle. And spin it again to open it up a little more. Because there's still a lot of paint on there. Ooh, splatters! Ooh, that opened it up. Ooh! Loving the earthy tones. The Zeus is awesome. Those guys, can you see? Those guys are really cool. This one's cool. I I think I have to work on my, well, how deep I dig into my paints when I swipe. I wish so here I was deeper than there, because you can tell, you can see the brulee and the sunny azo. But look at all those stars and popped bubbles. This guy's white. This guy's white. We're getting there though. I don't have to do a lot of spinning. A little bit. Okay, dunking the white. What to do? Something funky going on in this area. Look how much the middle is still moving. Okay, let's move it then. Okay. Is it too much? It's almost like it's too much bubbles now. Man kann's mir nicht recht machen. Okay, let me spin this one more time. Ugh. Guys. For one, I'm glad I used all my paints, because that means I cannot do it again. And you probably yell at me if I poured over this. Well, so what I did, or what I'm going to do with a lot of these that I've done, is go in with my black and darken some spots, like almost do like a vignette-y thing, if that makes sense. Because so I think the swipe even needs to be more minimal, because all those bubbles are so busy. I don't know, what do you think? I'm gonna keep it because of the reasons that I told you already. I really like this guy here. And this one. I'm gonna spin it one more time. Just to make sure, which was what was I gonna say? I forgot. I don't know. Wasn't important, probably. Oh, spinning the paint off is so important. Especially with this. I personally, again, remember, everything I say is my opinion and you don't have to think the same way. But that's all I can refer to right now. What was I saying? Oh, spinning of paint. If I left too much paint on, and especially with canvases, the paint while drying will still run towards the middle. And since all those paints are so thick, it's hard to see that they are still moving. So many times I left a painting, thought it's fine, but then the middle started going wonkers. And I found that with canvas, once you can see the structure, the pattern, the texture is the word, of the canvas through your paint, then you're probably fine. If it looks like an even space, an even surface, all clean and shiny and no ripples in there or anything, you're most likely to have too much paint on. Because the more paint is left on there, the more your cell activator and the paints can do what they're doing, which is sinking down. And if they don't have the support of the canvas underneath, they will kind of go, oh, what am I supposed to do? Where am I? What? And then you get wonkers. Yeah. I feel like I said that 10,000 times, but I guess that's the curse of being a YouTube person. Okay, not loving this. Gotta be honest. I cannot tell you why though. I think it's too busy. I think it's not I cannot, you know, I want to look at this, and then it kind of got interrupted because suddenly there's this yellow, bright yellow part, and then there's those bubbles right there. And then there's this guy. Haga, shut up, please. I think that's it. Why? I don't know. Hey, terrier. I'm gonna close the door. There. Am I making sense? I'm gonna let it dry though, because colors change when they dry, especially acrylics tend to be a little darker. And maybe I just go over, not this guy, I really like this guy. I like him all, that's the problem. I like him individually, but, I don't know. It kind of looks like Starry Night, and then there's the moon. That's kind of cool. Torn, people. I'm torn. Let me flip you around and say heartfelt goodbye. Wait. Yeah. Dang it. I hate that. Well, and that's very, very nice of you. Thank you. I will let it dry and judge once it's dry. 'Cause I think too it's cool, but it's not 100%. It's not. That being said, have to go to the farmer's market, get some strawberries. I'll have a video coming up on Friday, which is Pride Month collaboration. And then no live next Monday, because I'm at the art fair on a Monday. Wait, is that right? Yeah, that's the 4th of July weekend. So, yeah, not gonna be there. I don't want to say goodbye. I am, though. Love you guys. Thanks for being here. Bye-bye.